Hello everyone, my name is Barbara. I'm a Polish girl who lives in Ireland and likes to knit, and today I have a finished object for you, which are my socks. And these are the socks that I knitted first actually, even though I call them Trip for Two socks 2. First things first, it is not a tutorial, it's a page for pattern. However, at the end of the video I'm going to maybe leave something over here. It is a step-by-step tutorial how I knit socks, but my basic recipe, let's say it that way, because here I was kind of messing. So designing, play, whatever way you want to call it, I had loads of fun designing these socks. However, original on the pattern are these. I knitted them twice. Now, first things first, they are toe-up socks, and as you can see, there are some sections, let's call them that way, that you can place them whatever you want. So as you could spot this, I have them on the toe, and over here I have on the cuff, and in the original version I kept it on the cuff. However, there's another little bit over here that I played over here 3 times. So if you like this look, the only thing that I did over here, I did 2 rounds of knit with a color one. Now the story. So I started with a different toe and I was able to recreate it on both socks. And then I was playing with the toe, but basically I stayed with my standard toe recipe, heel thing, and I played a little bit with the ribbing. And these socks were knitted during the trip because most of the time I have time during car knitting, in the car, because most of the time in the car I have time to knit because Seb normally drives to any destination we go. We haven't been anywhere for a while now. I know he spent a night in the mountains. The first time he went on his own. You can definitely check it on his channel. Maybe I put a link over here. And then lately, because some people saw it, wanted to join him, he took 4 guys to do it too, and they so enjoyed it. Yeah, it was so much fun to have time for myself during the weekend. Don't tell him. So I support it so much. More relaxing, time knitting, cleaning the house, doing a bit of gardening, chilling basically. So anyway, something like that I try to recreate when we go for trips and in the car, because in Ireland we have to drive for a bit, maybe not for that long like in Canada or in America, because I think the longest you do, if maybe when you go to Northern Ireland and it's like 5 hours drive, something like that one way, if I'm saying it right. Hopefully I'm saying it right. For some of you are like, not biggie, isn't it? I try to take something with me so I can knit, and most of the time it's either a hat or socks, small project, because you may be aware that during your trips you try to pack as little as you can. But I normally have 2 projects at least, or maybe 3, because sometimes you just want to switch, keep it more interesting. So anyway, during that kind of long car knitting, I come up with this pattern, and this is not a color work, this is a slip stitch method. You basically hold only one color at any time and you slip stitches and basically creates something like this. So what else I can tell you? I use Knit Create yarn, which is, this one is a Vidalana, so maybe if you've already subscribed to Knit Create boxes, you may have it in your stash and you haven't used it yet. This type is called Vidalana Ember Sport, colorway Honey and Jam. It is 70% merino wool, 20% nylon, 10% silk, and this is slightly thicker. That's why I did originally in the fingering weight yarn, because this is sport, and this is 340 yards, which is 310 meters. I think sport weight is I think fingering starts with 366, so we have like 310 over here. I'm talking meters wise. I operate more in meters than yards. So what was so fun about this yarn? The yarn was dyed that when you were taking it from the skein, official word Hank, then you know you have a loop, and when you look at it, the pieces of the loops, if you grab them, created 5 colors. So it started with, I'm not remember what was started, but you have this lovely mustard color, you had the piece for this color, burgundy color, and then you had the pink color in the middle, which I still have somewhere. I'm going to use it for something. And then you had repeats again. The yarn was designed this way for a certain pattern, but I didn't use it. By certain, I mean that in the knit crate boxes you also received patterns to match the yarn, and you know, it was fun, but I just wanted to be bold for a while, and I just chopped the yarn to the pieces, so I got separate colors, and I thought, well, I'll take them and I'll try to see if I can do color work or some slip stitches. And during the card knitting, I decided the easiest option for me is slip stitches, because you don't have to focus that much. So I'm going to keep these for myself. So what else I'm going to do, what I'm planning to do, although I have an NLV idea in regards hat, and I'm test knitting my own hat, but I'm thinking to cast on next pair soon once I finish step socks, and just to do this bit from the pattern and kind of recreate it, because when I was doing it here, I was like, oh, would that be so cool if I had it with my leftovers socks, I mean leftovers yarn, and just place it along. That would be so cool. Anyway, it's quite a leftover sock anyway, and for this pair, I think, so roughly I think for the pair my size you would need 45 grams each, one color less. It's all written down in the link down below. I maybe put it down for the pattern if you're interested to try it on, to try to knit it. Anything else? Let me know, do you like to knit with your leftovers, or you only knit with the full skeins? And if you don't know what to do with your leftovers, I would say you can definitely go to my Ravelry group and check a thread swap, so you can swap your stuff with other people. And I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next one. Don't forget to use #knittingilove. Show me what you're knitting, and I hope you're going to tell me, what do you have on your needles? Bye!